Every oil and gas well has a life cycle. When production is no longer economically or technically viable, the well must be safely and permanently abandoned. Plug-in abandonment, or P&A, is the process of permanently isolating the well and protecting people, the environment, and underground formations. A well may become unproductive because reservoir pressure has declined, production has reached its economic limit, equipment has deteriorated, or the field itself is being decommissioned. At that point, the objective changes from production to permanent well integrity. Before any intervention begins, the team reviews the complete well history, casing and cement design, completion, reservoir pressure, annular pressure, previous interventions, and well integrity condition. The detailed abandonment program defines how the well will be safely isolated and permanently abandoned. As senior drilling supervisor, my responsibility is to ensure that the approved P&A program is executed safely, efficiently, and according to the required standards. My first priority is always the well, the barriers, and the people working around it. The hydraulic workover unit provides the mechanical capability to retrieve tubulars, perform well intervention, circulate fluids, and execute critical P&A operations. The well control system provides the secondary barrier required to maintain control of the well. Barrier management is fundamental to P&A. Every required barrier must be identified, established, verified, and documented. The objective is to prevent uncontrolled flow between the reservoir, the wellbore, the surface, and other formations. Before critical well intervention begins, the well control equipment must be tested according to the approved procedure. Function testing confirms operation. Pressure testing confirms pressure integrity. The results must meet the specified acceptance criteria. Logging and diagnostic information can be critical when confirming casing condition, cement integrity, and the location of potential flow paths. As supervisor, I review the results with the engineering and logging teams before deciding how the operation should proceed. Tubing recovery is one of the key HWU operations. The supervisor must continuously monitor pulling loads, hydraulic pressure, tubular condition, well status, and personnel exposure. Rated equipment capacity must never be confused with the safe operational load. During running in hole, the driller continuously controls the operation while monitoring depth, load, pressure, and pump parameters. The senior drilling supervisor maintains operational oversight and ensures that the plant procedure and well control requirements are followed. A successful P&A operation depends on having the right equipment and materials available when they are needed. As senior drilling supervisor, I verify materials on board, inspect incoming equipment, check documentation and certificates, and ensure that critical equipment is fit for purpose before it enters the operation. Permanent cement barriers are placed according to the approved abandonment design. Cement density, volume, displacement, placement method, and pumping parameters must be carefully controlled. Where required by the abandonment design, casing may be section milled and the formation underreamed to create the required geometry for a permanent barrier. The operation requires controlled rotary speed, torque, circulation, and solids management. Placing cement is only part of the operation. The barrier must be verified using the applicable acceptance criteria. Depending on the abandonment program, verification can include tagging, pressure testing, logging, or other approved verification methods. P&A operations involve multiple contractors and simultaneous activities. Risk assessment and method statements, permit to work, line of fire controls, dropped object prevention, and SIMOPS management are essential to keeping the operation under control. If actual well conditions differ from the plan, the operation must stop and the situation must be assessed. A change in pressure, a failed barrier, unexpected gas, equipment failure, or an unsafe SIMOPS condition requires immediate control and appropriate escalation. The final objective is a permanently secure well. The barriers must meet the approved abandonment requirements, the well status must be fully documented, and the location must be left in a safe and environmentally responsible condition. Successful P&A is more than plugging a well. It is the disciplined management of well integrity, well control, people, equipment, contractors, risk, and documentation. As a senior drilling supervisor, my responsibility is to ensure that every operation is safe, controlled, verified, and completed to the required standard. That is how we permanently and responsibly close the life cycle of an oil and gas well.